Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? There's a guy named Mike Clay who works for ESPN.com. And Mike Clay has a projections page where he does this statistical algorithm outlook. And so he projected stat leaders among rookies from this most recent draft. And, of course, among them are the passing yards leaders and passing touchdown leaders. And Tyler Shough is on there. I won't bury the lead. He's got Cam Ward as the leading passer among rookies with 3,392 yards, 20 touchdowns, making 15 starts. And second on the list is Tyler Shough. 3,020 yards, 13 touchdowns in 13 starts. So I don't know if he is, if that number there is providing for injury or poor play and being replaced, splitting time with Spencer Rattler. It doesn't really say. He just notes that Shough was a long shot until Derek Carr's retirement. Now, Shough, as a 25-year-old rookie, is the favorite to lead this team in starts this year. You look at the other rookies, Jackson Dart, who, you've got Russell Wilson and Jameis on that roster. You look at the Browns with Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Well, you've already got veterans there as well in Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and, of course, Deshaun Watson. So how does that play out there? I'll continue to say, to the point y'all are probably going to be sick of hearing me say it, that the Saints need to and eventually will add a veteran quarterback, even if you are committing to Tyler Shough as your future and as your starter. I just think you need a veteran in the room, someone who can be a consultant, a peer consultant of sorts. And I think they will get there eventually. And maybe it's one of those guys in Cleveland. Maybe Cleveland keeps one of the veterans, Gabriel and Sanders, and releases the other two veterans. Maybe it's Kenny Pickett. Maybe it's Deshaun Watson. Maybe it's Joe Flacco. I don't know. Maybe Jameis or Russ gets released in New York. I don't know how that's going to go either. But it does feel like we're going to get to a point where we see veteran quarterbacks on the market who would be good clipboard holders in New Orleans and be happy to cash a check and be an extra set of eyes for your young quarterbacks. Kellen Moore, after practice at OTAs on Thursday, met with reporters, and he was asked sort of an overview of Tyler Shough's first three practices, and unfortunately he didn't have a ton to say about it.
Tyler did an excellent job. Anytime you're a rookie and you hop in there, and he got a healthy dose of reps, obviously, just like these other quarterbacks, and for him to, again, command, control, you know he understands the system inside and out, and so he did an excellent job.
Okay. 12 seconds. Did an excellent job, understands the system. Maybe the more interesting part is about Spencer Rattler, because Moore did say that Rattler got the bulk of the reps with the ones today, and he is, although it's two new quarterbacks in the system, right? Neither guy has an edge in this system. Rattler did start a handful of games a season ago, 6 games a season ago. And Moore's asked if Rattler having started gives him the edge.
I think for Spencer's situation, anytime you get a chance to play, there's always value and lessons in that, no matter the circumstance. I thought, he handled himself well last year competing and navigating, potentially a few that were a little bit of a challenging situations. And then for any guy in general, your second offseason is always a huge jump. I think that's historically everyone, references that as that second year jump for these guys, because the first year, there's a little bit of swimming, going into that. You go right from your college season right into that the draft process, which is a long process for these guys. And then we throw them right into football again. And so they've been through a lot. And so that second year, you find some rhythm, you find some continuity in yourself. You're able to kind of build your own offseason program. And so Spencer's doing an excellent job.
He had a lot more to say about Spencer Rattler than he did Tyler Shough. I don't want to read too much into that. I don't know if there is a lot to read into it. But it is interesting, isn't it, when he gives a 39-second answer on Spencer Rattler and a 12-second answer on Tyler Shough to effectively the same question. If you're wondering how the schedule plays out, the Saints do have OTAs each of the next 2 weeks, and then they have the mandatory mini camp June 10th through 12th. So for the next 3 weeks, the Saints are going to be doing on-field work. So we are going to get a sense of how they're tilling the soil before training camp begins in July. So we'll have much more as this develops, and we're starting to learn what some of those storylines will be as it plays out.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.